Hello, reasonably quick update for you this week. I haven't done anything on the hat. I'm sorry, I've been doing other things. And I've got something on the loom that isn't a magic ball project, I know. But I do have another magic ball project planned. So I think it's safe to say that my love and affection for the magic ball carries on. But I will show you what's on the loom. It is a nice cotton scarf. Thank you, Maggies. It is a nice cotton wrap scarf shawl thing. Anyway, we'll have a look at it. This is how the loom's looking, and it is off centre because I miscalculated how much yellow I had left, and I was going to put another stripe repeat on the left hand side here, but didn't have enough of the yellow. So it is what it is. This is a cake yarn. It's called Salt and Shadow. It's a Cotton Kings from Hobby Yarn. It looks like this when it's in the cake, so it starts in that bright yellow centre and fades through to black. And then I deconstructed it so that I could put the colours where I want them to be. Then the original plan was to do this black cotton all the way for the whole length, but I realised it was kind of overpowering. You can see that it is very, very dark because the cotton's just a little bit too thick to really be showing off the yellow as well as the black. So I got to this point this morning and thought, you know what, I'm just going to throw the rest of the cake onto this and see what happens. So I have not got a lot of yellow left. I've only got this much left on the shuttle. And then I will move into the next colour, which is this, which is the yellow with orange mixed in. So it's one of those multi-stranded. I'm going to see if I can show you a multi-strand, and I don't think that I can. Hang on. Can you see? Yes. So that's multi-stranded. So it changes colour by changing one strand at a time, and that gives you the fade through. So I will move through to this one and then right through to the grey at the other end. Because, yeah, I just felt like this black was too overpowering on the yellow. So I could have unwoven it all, but the thing about that is I couldn't be bothered. So I'm just carrying on from where I decided it was too much and seeing what happens. So I don't actually measure how long things are if I'm just weaving a wrap or a scarf or anything. I don't measure my progress on them. So I don't know at what point I've given up on the black on that wrap scarf. It's a little narrow to be a wrap, but it's kind of wide to be a scarf. It's a wrap scarf. So we'll find out when I unroll it exactly at what point I gave up on the black and moved into the yellows and oranges and greys. Now the other thing I'm working on is this. It's a little cross stitch. I'll show you close up. I will get this finished tonight because I've got very, very little left to do. What I've got left to do is basically the face, it's a peacock obviously, and the rest of the pattern colour in the feathers, and then it will be done. This is for a gift exchange, and I did think about not showing it because obviously I haven't sent it to the person yet because I haven't finished it and I'm holding it. But I figure the chances of the person who's getting this, seeing this video are very, very remote. And I haven't mentioned which gift exchange it is, so I should be okay. I should be in the clear. But that is for a gift exchange. I'll put a link in the description to the pattern. It's the same designer who did the puffins that I did earlier this year for my aunt. They're such great little designs. There's so much cool shading in here that gives it like a lot of depth in a very small space. So these greens, so we've got the very dark emerald green, and then we've got a sort of middling green, and then a very, very slightly lighter green after that, which gives you this kind of great depth and sort of shading effect. Very good designs. I haven't bought the frog charts yet, but I'll probably do that today now that I'm thinking about it. So yes, that is what I'm up to this week. I've got that yellow on the loom. I've got another project planned for the loom that isn't the magic ball project. It is something else because I've got some great yarn. I've got a lot of great yarn though. Most of my yarn is great, and the yarn that isn't great, it's still pretty good. Finish this tonight. Wash it, mount it, post it off. So I'll show you a photo of this next week because it needs to be out in the post by the 30th. And I did leave it late, so it has been a bit frantic. It doesn't take a huge amount of time to stitch, but I'm slow at these things. But that is it. That is what I have for you this week. Well, maybe 80% of a peacock and maybe 20% of a weaving. I will have more work on the hat next week, probably. I don't like to make promises. And I am going to leave it there because I've run out of things to say. You have a lovely rest of your week. Thank you very much for watching and take care of yourself. Bye.